Smith, and I'm back with the next video. Now we're talking progressions for the pistol. So these are going to be correctives. You need to find out where your student's at. You've done their assessment, and now you're ready to help them out with correctives. Are you building strength? Are you building balance? Counterbalance? There's so many options. Maybe they're losing tension. So what I'm going to show you today are 3 or 4 different things that you can do to progress your student or yourself to a proper pistol. So there are progressions and regressions, and that's okay to take a regression to progress further in your training. So the first one is going to be owning the bottom position. There's a couple ways to do that. In the article, I'm talking about the alternating leg switch. So grab a kettlebell if you need it. If you can get rock bottom without a counterbalance, that's fine too, but I want to go ahead and demonstrate with a counterbalance. So I'm going to start with my feet together, knees together squat, which was our baseline. I'm going to pull myself down to the bottom, and then I'm going to slowly extend one leg, then the other, and come back up. So that is the alternating leg switch. So you're owning the bottom, you're getting balanced and strong, and being able to extend your legs. Now, of course, you do need the proper ankle mobility to get there, and you also need the proper hamstring flexibility to be able to extend that leg out and have it straight. The next thing that we do for working balance, and this is one of my favorites, I feel like it's underutilized, and there's so much carryover with it. So that would be the single leg deadlift. We use the single leg deadlift and body weight to maintain and control your balance. So you do not have to add weight to this, but over time, if strength is your issue, you can use the same exercise and build strength to improve your pistols as well. But right now we're using them at body weight for balance. So you're gonna plant your right foot. You can start with your left one by your side. I'm gonna slightly extend it back behind me, and then I'm gonna hinge at the hips and keep a nice neutral spine. Let that heel come off the ground and push it back behind me, and then back up. So again, plant the right foot to start, extend a straight leg back behind you, engage your glute, and then you're gonna hinge on that leg, nice and slow, and come back up. Now, the reason for being slow is that we do not want to pass up any sticking points. It's like a speed bump, right? We don't want to just rush past it. We want to find that problem, and we want to fix it. So slower is better for this part. The next action is how do you utilize a box progression to help you with your pistols. So some people have a problem getting low. They can't get rock bottom, so we're going to use the box to give them something to tap and go. So they're going to stand tall, hinge at the hips, lower under control, tap, and come back up. So we're not resting on the box, but we're building up the top half of that strength until they can get lower. The other reason to use a box would be if you cannot get off the ground. Maybe you're not strong enough to get off the ground yet, so you can utilize a box, and it doesn't have to be this low. You can start even higher if you need to. So what you do is rest on the box, right at the edge, and then you're going to utilize your tension breath. So we're going to zip up that tension in our body, extend the leg out in front of us, and then in one tension breath, stand up. Relax. So now we're building the strength and the balance and the tension from the bottom up. Eventually, the goal would be to be able to sit on the ground and do the same thing, okay? That way, if you were to fall or roll back in your pistol, you could still get back up. So here, we're sitting relaxed. We're going to zip up the tension, and then stand fully up if you can. But you don't have to stand up right away. The key is just getting that bottom tension, owning the bottom of the pistol. So we work from the top down, building strength, balance, flexibility, and we work from the bottom up and meet in the middle for one solid pistol. Then from there, you can add them into your program.